Okay. So some of this is already set up. First thing, we gotta turn the lights on. The lights, some that might already be on. Hopefully they're not. But you can kind of hear it, like a buzz.
Yeah.
And you can see the computers turn on. If you see that, and if you see like lights turn on up here, the board's turned on. It shouldn't be, but there's a chance it is. There's a switch that I even have trouble finding back here. It's right around here to turn it on.
Okay.
Once you turn it on, give it a second. It will do its thing. It might take 15, 20 seconds just to turn on. Then you're going to turn the one that says master up. And then the one that says number 49, turn that up as well. Everything should be on. Amanda can help if needed, but that should have everything set. And by doing that, if you look behind you, the lights turn on.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Now, at this point, you should really go back and hit that initialize key on the touch screen there, number F2.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that button, and it will clean up the chroma key because it's fuzzy.
Right.
So that will clean up now that the lights.
Clean it up now that they're on.
Yep.
Yep.
It will understand. It will help you there. All right. I'm gonna wheel camera 1. It's very important. Make sure it's camera 1.
Uh-huh.
It will be back there.
Okay.
Just wheel it over. Just be careful with the cable. Don't trip over the cable.
Sure.
It's going to be all up on there. Bring it over to about here. And you're going to be standing there. You're going to be looking at this mirror.
Right.
This camera.
Mm-hmm.
This should already be turned on, but if not, there's a power button right here.
Okay.
Now that monitor right here,
Yep.
that's not there. That will be over here.
Okay.
And you're going to do a little unplugging and plugging in.
Okay.
It's going to be sitting right here. It will be plugged into this here.
Cool.
You're going to unplug it. And then this wire is going to be connected to a wire that's already connected to that TV. It's going to look just like this. So this one that's hanging and connected here, I should have already had this done. It'll be easier to show you over. But this wire will be connected to another wire.
Mm-hmm. And
then this will be connected to the TV. So the TV will be connected two ways.
Okay.
Through here and through here. Unplug them both.
Okay.
This one that is tied to this wall here.
Yep.
Plug this one into here. That's going to feed you a picture into that monitor.
Into that one?
Yep.
Okay.
So this one, at the end of the day, unplugging, plugging in. The one that's tied, zip tied down, that should
It's
get
going.
plugged into the PST.
Okay.
Then you're going to unwheel because you unplugged everything else.
Yep.
It should be unwheel and just wheel it over here to about here. Right? You just line it up so it's eye level, line with that monitor.
Mm-hmm.
So line. Now over here, there's a power over here. This cable should be here, but you can, if not, ask Amanda to get just an AC.
Okay.
So just power. Just power here. You're gonna obviously plug that to the TV. Easy enough.
Yep.
Because you already unplugged this from over there.
Right.
Now these are the two wires I was just talking about in the over there. You unplug them from over there. There's one that says on this blue box, in and out. You want the one that says in because you want to get a picture into the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So the one that says in, this top one here, right here. Ask Amanda, and she'll show you where these are. You're gonna grab another. This is a BNC cable.
Okay.
It's like this. I'll unplug it just so you can see it. Looks like that. Long enough, you might need one or two. You're gonna plug over there. I'll show you that in a second. But get one or two of these if they're shorter, or one longer one. You're gonna plug this to the one that says in.
Yep.
Here, and you need this whole adapter. It's called a barrel. You need that. She hopefully knows, or one of the tech guys should know.
Is this a student? This girl? Amanda?
No, she works. She was a student, I think, a year ago.
Oh, okay.
If it helps, what I would suggest when you're emailing her about when you come down,
Yeah.
tell her you need 2 BNC barrels ready to go. That when you walk in the door, she's not scrambling looking for them.
Okay.
That way she can find them ahead of time.
Sounds good.
2 BNC barrels. And they look just like this. Again, all you do is you're connecting 2 BNC cables.
Right.
That's all it is.
Cool.
Because you just can't reach. And you just kind of put in and turn it and it'll connect in there. And that's in. Now that cable that you have, so this one I didn't grab a long enough one, so I had another barrel to another one. If you have a longer cable,
Right. You don't need the
second
adapter.
one. Correct. And that's going over here to this, which looks very similar to the other one over there. PST.
Okay.
So the idea at the end of the day, this monitor is
Yeah.
plugged into PST,
T.
and so is that one.
Right. So it'll be over there. I take it out, bring it over there.
Bring it over there. Again, you just undo the wires so that it's mobile. You replug in the power, and you're going to plug it in back into in. And then, obviously, just turn the TV on. There's a
Power.
power right here.
Yeah.
The last button over here. Power, turn it on. You should see a picture.
Okay.
Ask for help if not. But again, you should see yourself here. You should see yourself there.
Yeah.
And then one thing that I forgot that will go in the other room to show you, you will see yourself here as well. You currently don't. There's one button in the control room that I got to show you how to
Okay.
do that, which I forgot to in the other room. And with the lights on, it's fine. So when you're doing your forecast, you have the clicker. And the idea is when you're giving when you're pointing to someone, when you want to show someone, like here, you want to show someone the temperatures,
Yeah.
you want to look at this monitor or look at that monitor there.
Right.
So if I'm talking to you, just as if we were having a conversation, I want to show you, hey, look a minute, it's 47 in Torrington, Norfolk's 44, over here in New Milford is 49. If I'm showing you something,
Right.
I'm going to face the monitor and point to it.
Right.
Now, after I do that, I'm going to turn and talk to the audience. So same thing if I
Right.
was having a conversation with you. If I'm talking to the audience, I'm looking at that camera.
Right.
That's your audience.
Exactly.
So I want to say, 49 in Hartford, 47 in Torrington, Norfolk 44. I'm going to turn and say, so as you can see, temperatures are starting to warm up. We've been used to finally able to break out those shorts and lighter weight jackets. I don't have to have those heavier wool jackets. It's time to put them away. And then click and go to your next
Right.
map. So every map, you should be pointing to a couple things.
Yeah. And like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Point and practice that time. A point over here. Point if you have to. You go whatever side you need to go. Try to use both sides. But if you're pointing to someone behind you, then
Yeah,
you want to face the other way.
Right.
Because you never want like a floating hand. We're so zoomed out that you're seeing this. You're
Yeah.
not gonna want this.
Yeah.
Have Amanda when she's here, or really anybody, just get a camera shot on you. Like stand right here, and she'll zoom the camera in and make sure it's
Okay.
a shot. But you don't want a situation where all you see in the camera shot is a hand
Right.
pointing to numbers. If that's the case, you're gonna just turn around and go the other direction. So use whatever side's needed. But the idea is, think of it like if we're having a conversation. If I'm
Right.
showing you something, hey man, check this out. Look at it. It's 47 here, 48 here. If you say it's hot.
And now
it's
we're-
really hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
think of the camera like the person,
Right. Your buddy.
your buddy. I'm showing you something. Hey man, take a look at this. This is pretty cool. Look at that. 47, 56. Waterbury doesn't show up there. That's kind of weird. But man, I can't believe it's so warm now. I got shorts. I had the windows down. Oh, I felt like everyone was more lively.
Mhm.
You know, everyone was more happy. Sort of thing. So when we're talking and elaborating on more of the story and the connection and the engaging in the audience,
That's where I'm
you look at the camera.
right there.
When I want to show you something, I'm going to point, just as we're talking, I'm going to look at it and point. So those are two different. So make sure you're just doing that.
Okay.
And again, see how we're so zoomed out? See how you can see this in the camera shot?
Yeah.
If you stay there, Amanda will come over and do something like this.
Oh, okay.
This is how it should look,
That's so cool.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more like it's over here.
But get a feel for it. It's difficult to get a feel. So before you start recording,
You kind of want to be like out here. It looks like when
Well, it
you're
depends.
doing this.
depends where you point. But now if you want to point to...
If I want to go to Willimantic,
Right, but see how now you're coming off screen? So you might turn and face the other way.
so let me do
There
that.
you go. Now you can do romantic.
Okay.
Use the hand that's closest to the wall when pointing.
Okay. Yep.
Right hand here,
That
where
makes
you're
sense.
facing.
Yeah.
that's
That,
the-
yeah. And that way I'm like always on camera too, right?
You're
Like that way,
correct.
like my face.
You never
I'm not,
want
like,
your
looking
back on camera.
Right,
That's a
okay.
big no-no. It's rude. You never want your back on camera. So face whatever way you need to face. Use the hand that's closest to the
Yeah.
wall.
So do this
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
as opposed to okay.
And overall, I want to see you engage with your audience. I want to see that your audience, the camera, is trusting what you have to say and that you're engaging. And there's no really set time on how long you need to be on each map. If one map you don't have a lot to say, it can be 15 seconds. Another map you might have a lot more to say in your overall story. You might be on that map for 30, 45 seconds. But I just don't want you to whiz through 5 seconds every map and call it a day.
Right.
I want a good, call it 2-minute weather forecast or
Yeah.
3-minute weather forecast, and advance as you go, and just tell a story. I want an overall story, Try not to have it like one map, second map, third map, so it's very segregated. You know, talk about it being like pages in a book. One map flips to the next. When you get to the next map, it might be the cold temperatures or tonight's temperatures. And the map after that might be the wind. But you can say, those cold temperatures I just showed you, the reason it's so cold, look at the winds here. Hartford, it's 5 miles an hour.
Right.
Down the shoreline, it's 10, 12 miles an hour. And turn face. So you can see the wind is really picking up. So it's actually feels colder than it really is. So you see how you kind of bring in the cold temperatures
And so
the winds kind of together.
when I
as part of the
create
story?
like a story and I have that written down, I just have to like remember that, right?
Correct. There's
Yeah.
no-
So there's no like script or
Nope.
it's,
Correct.
right.
So ahead of time, think of it like if you were giving a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah,
So the idea is when the map comes on,
you're familiar
you
with
should
it.
be like, oh, right, that you should have like 3 bullet points in your head. Okay, when this map comes on, these are the 3 things I want to talk about. And go to the next map. Oh, that's right. These are the next 3 things. So ahead of time, I think I already sent you a link to the maps.
Yep.
So
I have the
just
maps.
know them ahead of time. And so, when you click on the maps, be like, oh, that's right. This is what I was going to say
Right.
on this map.
Exactly.
And, when you hit the 7-day forecast, the one with all the days on there,
Right.
just walk off screen because you want
Because
everyone.
that's like a full shot.
Yep. So just like legitimately just say, something like, and here's your 7-day forecast, as you can see, and keep talking. Keep
Right.
talking about it. And that's it. For the beginning, you can just say, hi, this is your forecast. This is what we got on for today, boom, 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 and go right into it. And for the end, you can finish up your thought and say, and I'm so-and-so, and that's my forecast. Thanks, have a good day. Something like that.
Gotcha.
So easy in, easy out sort of thing.
Cool.
Let me just show you that last button and how to
Definitely.
do that there.
And the other